Welcome everybody to TechCraft. This is Rob, and in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing this, the KMMIN 6-in-1 silicone case for the AirPods Pro. Let's go. So ever since the first generation of AirPods, I've used a silicone case to get rid of the standard white plastic, which is too slippy and too weird looking in my opinion, to replace it with something a little bit easier to grip, a little bit softer on your hands, and something that looks a little bit more personalized. When I ordered my new AirPods Pro, KMMIN offered to send me a case that was as close as possible and matched their TechCraft Blue, and they sent me 2 other cases for me to give away. So stay around to the end of the video and we'll talk about how to join in with that giveaway. I didn't know what to expect when KMMIN told me that this was a 6-in-1, not just a case, but other things and other accessories come in the box as well. But there are some neat little touches here, especially if you find yourself using your AirPods a lot, and in particular if you use them in very active scenarios. So the first part of the 6-in-1 set is the actual outer case that everything comes in, which is this core black case, which unzips and holds everything else. So you can see here, I've already put my AirPods in here in the actual silicone sleeve itself. You also get this carabiner, you get a brush, you get a lanyard, which you can use, and you get this, which I'm going to just point from the side because I've been using it, which is, I'm going to call it the sports or activity band, and we're going to look at all these things in isolation. First though, let's just take a look at the actual case itself. So I've gone for the blue case here, and let me just bring the camera in a little bit closer. I've gone for the blue case here, and this is TechCraft Blue, we're going to call it from now on. And obviously, case opens and closes just fine. There's no hindrance to opening or using the case. There's a little charging port at the bottom here, which is easy to access. And I've noticed, because this is quite a wide opening, it's really easy to get the cable in and out, so no worries there. The really nice touch, if you saw it already, is if I open this up, the little green light shows through there. And then when I close this down, when the green light goes off, it's as if nothing's there. You can't even feel that there's anything different about that area. So notice on the side here, there's a little hook, and with the hook, you can use the carabiner or the lanyard. Now I use the carabiner most of the time, so let's just add that to the side here. Really, obviously, it clips on like a carabiner. I use this to clip these inside my bag so they don't get lost, or clip them to my keys when I'm out without my bag, just to make sure that I'm less likely to leave my AirPods behind, which I may or may not have done in the past. Obviously, if you don't want to use the carabiner and you prefer the lanyard, then you can absolutely add that to the mix. What I prefer though is to use the lanyard actually on the main black case itself. The reason why is I think this makes this easier to find in a travel bag. So if I just have this attached at the side like that, then this is zipped up. If you just stuff this in your suitcase with everything in it, you can just yank it out by that. I probably wouldn't put this on the end of my AirPods for everyday usage, but definitely handy to attach to that. If you've used your AirPods for any length of time, you'll know that they can get quite dirty. In particular, inside, they can get full of certain substances, in which case the little brush comes in quite handy. The nice thing about this brush, at least I think so, is this kind of broad end is fine for just like dusting off the AirPods, but what you really want is that you can get right into the AirPods there without having to take the tips off. This is a huge bonus because taking the tips off is not the easiest thing in the world. So you can clean these out without dismantling them. Real bonus to me. Obviously, the main thing here is the case, but all these little extras are quite nice. This comes with me everywhere now. And then the final thing that comes in this kit that I was a little bit dubious about at first, but actually I quite like, is this. And again, I mentioned this before, we'll call this maybe the sports band or the activity band or something, I don't know. But essentially, you can turn your AirPods into old style wired headphones. Let's see how. So there we go. I've attached my AirPods to the sports band, and I can then wrap that around my neck. And obviously I can wear them. And obviously I know I've got big ears, so you can all laugh at me. It's fine. And then you've got the band here to protect you if you need to. I can't now hear because of the noise cancelling. This clips together here, which is quite nice. So it acts as kind of like extra security if you're out and about. It's not going to fall off. Now, the obvious benefit of AirPods is that they're truly wireless, so this is kind of maybe a little bit weird. But if you like to use them out in the garden, or if you maybe have a workshop, or you do some running or whatever, this really does help. Now, I'm not sure that I'd start using these for running. I'm actually testing some other headphones for running at the moment. But for working in the workshop or working in the garden where I don't want to drop these, this is a real little bonus for me. Nice touch. So, as I mentioned earlier, I have 2 extra of these units to give away. So if you want to win one, please throw a comment below telling me if you're already using a case to cover your AirPods or if you just want to start out with one. I'm curious as to how many people actually do this. I know a lot of people like the white plastic. I really don't. So this for me is a winner. But if you are already doing that, then tell me below. If you're not and you just want to get started, then say below as well. Full rules for the giveaway, eligibility criteria, all of those things are in the description below. So just a short review today of something not quite as techy as normal, but definitely a major improvement to my daily carry. And certainly if you've invested £250 or $250 in some AirPods Pro, then a worthwhile investment in my opinion. I hope that you found this video useful. I hope you found it entertaining. If so, please hit like, please hit subscribe, and don't just hit subscribe, but hit the bell as well so you don't miss out on any future content. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.